Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. Ultimate Chaos has returned this weekend to World of Tanks Blitz in the form of the realistic mode. And for those of you who haven't played it yet, it's big fun. It's monumental fun. I got 4 full games to show you and a little bit of banter in the chat. That was just hilarious. A few things I'm going to show you here that I think are worth driving around. This one is great, the T-54 lightweight, because it is maneuverable, because it has a good gun, because it can slide around like a murder buzzer, and it's just a really fun tank. Quick tanks, fast tanks, they can thrive, I think, in the realistic mode. You don't have hit skins, as you can see, for those of you who haven't been in Blitz before, who haven't played it yet. Which means that, as I said in my earlier video, about, I say, a month ago, I stated that skill and experience, etc., those are rewarded, and I'm just bypassing the T-54 lightweight, and the one in my lightweight, because I wanted to save the ball seek and actually ram the RU, and then we can shoot mod 1 in the side on the tracks, and we don't kill him, unfortunately, don't damage him, and we can kill him now on the drive-by and then just slide around. Look at that. There we go, yeah. Wasn't worthwhile, I wasn't able to shoot the T-26E4, but hey-ho. That's fun. This is a fun mode. Because the biggest advantage of the mode is you do get credits, you do get XP, but you don't suffer in statistics. And that can also lead to some really re-rolling, stack padding, WN8 horse shipping unicums that are really salty in chat. Look at my team again, you bunch of retarded noobs. We lost again. Well, yeah, make your stats won't suffer, so it's less of a problem. You can just drive around, and the main thing is actually knowing where tanks can drive and where you can get cover, and obviously also hitting the weak spots on tanks, which 9 out of 10 times are the back or the sides. So if you can do that, if you drive around, if you flank, and if you stay with your team, I think that's a good idea to do that, then this mode is really fun. And the reason it's good to stay with the back is because you don't have a minimap where icons are shown, and you also do not see the markers on enemy tanks, only when they are shot. This Object 704 is lit, as you can see, because I'm shooting him, and there's a T-32 who is now lit because somebody bounced on him, I think, HE. That means they then are visible. And the T-49 on our team did not quite figure that out yet. I have no idea why, but he didn't quite figure it out. And record 1, 2, 3 in the RU-251 on the red team. I met him before, or in the previous game, but he was on greens. And he's stating you can't see tanks unless you aim at them. Once they are spotted, you can lock on to them with the mobile auto-aim, which I think is good, and then you can shoot them. There we go. You can also see them and lock onto them if they are behind buildings, but that's only when they are spotted by your teammates. And that's another big difference between the realistic mode. Spotting has become more or less irrelevant. Once you have a line of sight to another tank, you spot them. And that means that there are a few maps which are, well, fairly easy to figure out. This is Camp Rail, where people camp a lot around spawn 1 and 2, and in the top left and bottom left corner. There's bound to be tanks there in usual battles. And normally you could get in those corners behind a bush and stay unspotted and just farm the enemy like a mother buzzer. But, as said, in realistic mode, this doesn't work like that, and that's because you have a line of sight spotting. Once one of your teammates spots a tank, or once one of the reds spots one of your teammates, they are visible. They're not visible on the minimap. but they are visible in plain sight. And here comes the charioteer. There we go. You can shoot him. Lovely stuff. And he kills our T-49. Then we can shoot this tiger. You can see once they have been shot and are losing health, the markers are lit, and then it's far more obvious that a tank is running around. And it lasts, I think, for about 10 seconds, maybe. And then they are, then the markers disappear. The T-49 just about disappeared, and I was able to clear him anyway, and then get a shot in on the Tiger P. And I'm losing health to a AT-15 who is at the back camping. Yes, there he is. And the spot where he is in now, it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one if you are in a regular battle, but it's not too good one if you are in realistic mode, because once you spot it, you will get dotted, or something like that. You will get twatted. Yes, here comes the twattening. We're shooting that AT-50. At least my teammates are. I'm missing a lot because I didn't really want to lose health to him. He's got. I could survive maybe one more shot, but I didn't want to die in this one. And we kill him anyway, and you can see we block some damage. And actually, the AT-15 was a surprisingly fun tank to drive in the realistic mode. And the reason for the AT-15 being an enjoyable tank in realistic mode is the fact that it has got some form of armor. Fairly trollish, riddled with weak spots, but it's a tank that if you wiggle around, then it can be troll. People will bounce on it in the normal, regular modes. But in realistic, there are no hit skins, so if you keep driving around and wiggling and juking left and right, then they will bounce. This tank, however, the Type 61, does not have any armor. And yeah, you can see there's a Conway over there. Hello, Conway. I do spot him. I know he's there. He drops some fuel because he's behind the building now, and I'm pretty sure that he is still there. So I side scrape out. Not want to get shot by any tanks that are on that ridge. There he is. Yes, there we go. Shoot him once. And the I-3 is also moving in. It's actually funny because I've recorded the replay on my laptop. I play on a phone. I did see the IS-3 on this replay, but I didn't see him while I was playing the game itself. Might be a bit of a bug, sure. Might be my phone not rendering properly, but yeah, we've lost a flank. The IU-251 is not happy about that. But then again, he is an IU-251 and he went onto the flank alone. I should have used APCR here instead of HE. And it's actually only until now that I realized, oh god, there's an IS-3 right behind me. I could have backed up behind the building, but he probably would have shot me anyway, so I decided just to take the hit so we can clear the Conway. And then the IS-3 is starting to rush in. He wants to shoot me, and I don't think, right, I've shot him now. He's behind the building, he's getting shot by the charioteer. He's probably trying to shoot the charioteer, but he wasn't. He shot me, so I shoot him back. That's what you get for shooting me, and I shoot you back. It's all part of the game. Don't get mad at me. Anyways, our tortoise is in trouble now, and normally there would be the minimap, and I could see where the tanks are and then help him. Oh, that's the RU-251 on reds, and he drops from view now. Let's see what we can do. Can we help our tortoise? No tanks on B cab. Oh, he's getting sandwiched. Right, let's ram into the RU, whack him in front of the tortoise, tracked and all. Boom, he's gone. Let's go around, track the T-44. Righty, and this is a 3-on-2 now. The subtitle for this section on this video is actually "This map sucks." And I'm not fond of the map in regular, because of the design, especially if you are in Supremacy. I don't like this map. But in realistic mode, it's even worse. There's always people on the railroad who have not figured out that spotting is irrelevant. Stats are irrelevant. It comes down to having those long lines of sight. And once you spot it, you'll get twatted. And that's what happens here. People will get shot. They will be on the railroad, and yes, there will be tanks who just shoot you right away. And it happens right from spawn. Always the spawn is even worse. You can't get out of the spawn without being spotted because there are long lines of sight straight away. And yes, it's good for shooting the campers, but they will know you're there as well. That you just can't get away. I think Wargaming should remove that map from rotation on realistic mode, even if it's realistic and your stats won't suffer. But gameplay on Oasis bombs, it's just that boils down into a camping fest. This map, maybe a bit less, because you can get into the town and then go unspotted and behind the buildings and all. That can work as long as you don't proxy spot each other. And you can't see it here, but I had that white rectangle over him while I was playing on my phone. And that helped because I knew he was coming, and then he moved forward and I could shoot him. Lovely. And get a 4,340 damage dealt. I'm slowly grinding towards the STB1 using the Type 61 in the realistic mode. My my premium account had just run out using the certificates, which is a bit unfortunate because I would have had more. As you can see here, this is a little bit of credits done and a little bit of assistance as well. Yeah, forgot to mention that actually. A 350 alpha gun does 350, and that's good. And this is epic. This map, it's a bloody well designed map. It has so much to offer and it is great for realistic mode. And the Leopard 1 is also great for realistic mode. It has a really good gun, high penetration, great mobility, camo rating, of course, that's yeah, sort of no use in realistic mode, but you can just drive around people like no tomorrow. Just circle the crap out of them, make them spin their turrets and their hats, and that's what I'm trying to do here. And I have to talk a little bit because I've gone on a long flank and I haven't met anybody yet. No one here behind that bunker. Usually there are tanks over there. Oh, hello, there is an IS-4 and we can shoot him. And once, and as I said, it's a 350 alpha gun, so I will get 350 damage every time I penetrate. Popping adrenaline. And this IS-4, he knows he is stuffed. Get one more shot in. Object 268 finishes off. Right. B is being captured. C is in our... B was being captured. C is in our possession. We should be able to do this. Where's the FV? There it is. Yes, right through the turret. Lovely stuff. 2 versus 1 in terms of tanks dealt. Ooh, that's a lot of... That's a target-rich environment. And this shot bounces. Bit unfortunate. 268 is getting wrecked now. And the MX-50-120 is down. And this is the reshoot. I'm not quite sure what I shot. I think I shot the gun of the IS-4 or just on the side of the Jagdpanzer E100, and he's dropped down now. And we are 1 tank down. And even if it's realistic mode, the assets won't suffer. I still like to win, if possible. And it's a 3-on-2 now, but it's a Conway down there and a Chieftain, and here I realize, ooh, got the Chieftain is not alone, he's got some friends, so yeah, right, slide down over here. Right up into the beach, line of sight, take that one away, and then turn around. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, I can see the Chieftain over there. Where's that Conway? You see there? No, just shoot the Chieftain. Where? Oh, there's the Conway! No, we have to get away then. We have to shoot the Chieftain. Hopefully track him. Let's try. Can we track him? Yeah, we can shoot him, but not track him. The 100 rams the Chieftain and drives straight past. Get one more shot in. Yes. And then we don't get shot by the Conway, luckily. And the 100 is down thanks to the Conway, and we can shoot the Chieftain again. Let's make another merry-go-round. Track him again. Yeah, make a slightly different move. Yes, he misses. Yes, the Conway misses. Lovely. Come on, IS-8, help me. Shoot the Conway once. Oh, I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. We can shoot the Chieftain again. Trying to make a pincer movement. Yes, it is working. Behind the rock. Conway missed. We can shoot the Chieftain. There we go. No, IS-8 clear the Chieftain. And we can shoot the Conway just once more. Oh, told you. This is the ultimate chaos weekend mode. Please, 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 please. Wargaming, can we have mad games for one weekend? And then maybe realistic for the other? And add tutorials as well, because then people will know what the tanks do and how they have to flank and shoot other tanks. That's, I think that would be even better. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this little video and me rambling about realistic mode. And if you are not a subscriber yet, please do so. Please help me get to 13,000 subscribers so I can do another victory dance. My name is martindogger. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, a comment, and have a good weekend. Cheers, happy tanking.